Welcome to a demonstration video of how to use Soda using the Kindle Fire. We're going to show you how to use the device to administer surveys. We're going to show you how to connect the devices to wireless and also how to upload the data when you're done using Kindle for surveys. You're going to find a Wi-Fi connection and upload your survey data. So here is the Kindle. It's going to be used in portrait like this. If you turn it this way, it really won't render the questions correctly. So always keep it in this direction. There's a rubber case around it. There's also going to be a screen protector on the devices you have, so it's pretty well protected. And then on the back of the devices we provide is a battery pack. The Kindles have a decent amount of charge, but they won't make it through an entire day, so we kind of put battery packs that are velcroed on, so they shouldn't really go anywhere. You'll notice that you just need to pop the top off. There are four different four AA batteries that go in here, and you just, after each shift, you're going to take the batteries out and you're going to put new ones in, and it's pretty straightforward how the batteries come in. And again, after every shift, you're going to take out the old batteries, put new ones in. There is a on-off switch that it's going to sound silly, but it must be turned on or the device will not be charging. And the bottom cord plugs into the bottom of the device like that, and it's got to be securely in there. You'll see that it powered it on just because it had some juice coming from the batteries. And this charger should always be in the on position. You'll see a little green light when it's on, and it's always in the on position when you're doing surveys. When you're done doing surveys, just go ahead and shut it off. We've also going to provide you with a cord that plugs into the wall, but that'll be a separate charging. So now we're charged and ready to go, and I'm just going to turn this off to conserve some of the battery. So when the device is off, the screen will be completely dark. To turn it on, simply press the little button here once. It'll pop on. There's a little orange arrow. You just slide it, and the whole screen opens up like that. There are a number of things that the Kindle can do, but we really want you to focus on just using them for surveys. So there's one app on here, and it's called Soda. It's an orange circle with a blue check mark. It should be the only thing on your screen. You simply touch it, it will open up, and this is your Soda application. There's a lot of different choices here, but you're pretty much not going to use too many of them. There will likely be a survey up top. It'll have the name. This just happens to have a name of a project we're doing, but the name of your project will be there highlighted. To open up your survey, you simply touch it. It opens up to another screen. There's a message here, Start New Survey. Touch that, and you're in your survey. Typically the first message might be something like, this is the final version of the survey, which this one says. To advance the survey, you hit Next. For right now, we're going to do a practice survey. If you wanted to go backwards, there is a Next button to advance, but to go backwards, there's a little arrow at the bottom that says, a little arrow that's going to take you backwards, and you see the screen just went backwards. So we're going to actually do a live survey now. I'm going to hit Live, Next, Introduction. To qualify, this person would say yes. Pick a location. And I'm just going to answer these questions randomly to get to the end of the survey. There are open ends. When you see a box like that, I'm going to actually go backwards. When you come to a screen that has an entry box, a little rectangle, that means that you're going to touch in the open box and you're going to type in. The easiest way to do that is probably with your thumbs, like you would on a cell phone, and then simply hit Next. And I'm just going to randomly check some answers there. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. Whenever there are circles, radio buttons we call them, it allows for one answer. If you ever see boxes, that means you can select more than one. And complete. So now you've done one survey, and you're going to see a little message at the top that says sync now, responses to upload 1. So that's taking the survey. I want to point out one other thing to you of how to get out of a survey while you're in a survey. If a respondent decides to terminate the survey in the middle and they don't want to continue, you need to get out of it. So we're going to go into another survey. We're going to hit practice this time. All right, so let's say they want to discontinue the survey. There is a little menu icon at the bottom. It looks like that. You simply touch the menu item. You're going to see where it says quit survey. And you're going to say end survey, delete the response, and yes that you want to delete it. It will discard your survey record and you'll be back to the beginning to start a new one. So that's how you operate the Kindle and take the survey. I'm now going to show you how to connect to Wi-Fi, and that will be part 2 of the video presentation.